Hannah.
And I'm Tim, and we're
Creeping Up with Coffee. Creeping Up with Coffee is a live social media showcase of the best things the Treasure Coast has to offer. Stick with us this season while we show you the small businesses that we love to support.
That's right. So this season, we're going to show you the hottest restaurants, the coolest watering holes, the best fun for the family, and so much more.
Social media allows us to share with you the things that we truly admire.
So we're going to use the share button, we're going to use the like button, but most importantly, you got to get out here and experience these things for yourself. We are so excited today. This is our first episode. We're going live. Anything can happen. We've been dealing with the weather. We've been dealing with garbage trucks in the background. And that's the fun of live TV. But we are so excited. First episode, we are here at Momentum Academy. And we are here and we're going to introduce you to Billy and Angel Havik.
Hi.
That's right.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is
Thanks for coming.
Oh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome.
And we're happy to be part of the first show.
Right. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Tell us about Momentum Academy.
Well, my wife and I started a company about 15 years ago, and it was an amazing project. And we were really like a professional circus. We had 3 hotels, and we ended up selling it. And then we've had all these experiences. We've worked with Cirque du Soleil. She's a certified trainer now from École Nationale de Cirque, one of the top circus training schools, the top training circus school in the world.
Wow.
And those combinations of things brought us together to build momentum here. I built the Creative by Cirque du Soleil project, where Cirque du Soleil said, hey, we want to try to put something together where anybody can experience the magic of what we do in our shows. And I spent 2 years working on the safety aspect of that and the fun things that we can show people how to do exactly what they see on TV and stuff. And
That's awesome.
This is the culmination of that. All those things combined, we brought this together.
What about?
Sorry.
I was just
However,
wondering about like your past experience, like your past professional experience.
Exactly. Well, we didn't grow up in the circus. Originally, people had to be in the circus family to be able to fly during shows, in the traveling circus and everything. We didn't do that, and we didn't think we were going to be here today. So we're a good example that anybody who really wants to do circus, they can do it. He was actually a professional football player. He played in the NFL Europe. He played arena football in the US. He was also part of a pro volleyball tour. He's good at everything. Right? He's really athletic.
One of those guys.
Yeah,
Right.
she goes on and on, but actually, I played the scene where she's from, right? And Montreal is where Cirque du Soleil is based out of, and that's one of the things she talked about all the time. Is she grew up beside some of the people who started the tradition of Cirque du Montreal, right? And that's what spurred her passion for it, and my passion for it actually came from 20 years ago. Just like people try to hear for the first time, I fell in love with it, right? And I think that was it. I was done. No more retired. One week vacation. I came home a year and a half later. Taking me to Australia. I've been traveling all over the world. Like I said, we started our own company in 2006. We had 3 hotels that had our shows. Most people know shows that we've done before. We wanted to actually show everybody that we have this amazing recreational activity that anybody can do. That no matter what your age, experience, any of that, we can safely show you how to do flying trapeze, which you are going to experience here in just a little bit. Yes. Yeah.
And I was an elementary and high school teacher, and I was also a hip hop performer. So didn't grow up doing circus, but here we are.
Like on MTV and stuff.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But don't look
Back
for
when they
videos.
used to play, back when they used to actually play music on MTV.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, she actually graduated from the Harvard Academy, University of McGill, and that's like the crazy backgrounds that we have nothing to do with what we do now, but it does shape it. Like, she's amazing at teaching people, so if you have yourself that you want to come or bring your kids or whatever, it's not somebody who just knows circus and a great performer. She's an amazing teacher to start with, so it's really, really fun to learn from.
When we were here last week, Tim and I obviously had a great time. But we did stop talking about accommodation. So it's been deeply beneficial besides just having a blast that the circus science takes.
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of different classes, and all of them, even and will help you develop your fitness skills, your balance, coordination, agility, flexibility. And not
try to explain it to you guys, but you got to just come out here and do it for yourself. I can't even do it justice, but the first time I was a little scared, but you know, we're strapped into that harness and everything, and I mean, I felt like a superhero flying around. I wasn't even scared. I can't imagine, like, even express how safe I felt, you know, with all the harnesses and stuff on. So.
Well, that's actually plays into one of the biggest things we always say. The first time's for fear, the second time is for fun.
Right.
After you do it that first try, you kind of know, okay, I'm not going to die. They have me on safety lines. Oh yeah, they did the risk assessment for Cirque du Soleil. They've done all this stuff before. Of course, it's not going to, you know, fall and die kind of stuff. But part of why it's fun, part of why you're able to build confidence is you're literally doing something that 30 minutes ago you thought you'd never be able to do, right? And that's part of the whole thing. And then once you get really comfortable with that, we teach you a new trick and get you back to your heart rate pounding, so you're actually doing exercise and a fun way to be fit.
Yeah. And there's a lot of misconception about the safety of circus. People think, oh my god, it's so high, oh my god, it's difficult, it must not be safe. Well, it's absolutely not true. I like to use the analogy of crossing the street. You're not going to take your kid and throw them in the street, right? You're going to tell them about, you know, what to look for, what to do, what not to do. You're going to walk across the street holding their hands, and eventually they are looking around them. They are being, you know, careful, and then they're going to cross on their own. And we do the same thing to make sure to adjust all of our teaching to your level, to your abilities, so that you can progress safely.
Right, like the guy you see flying in the background right now. None of them wearing safety harnesses.
In the ring.
Right, in the ring. But to tell the truth,
Gotta love live TV.
yes, and the truth is, they did it so many times to where they know what they're doing. They know how to land the net. They know all these things that, of course, nobody's going to know in the beginning. But like she said, once you're comfortable crossing the street, once you know what you're doing, then you can take those safety harnesses off. Then you don't have to hold that in, and you're able to do those kind of things. We're not here to teach you to fly out of safety lines, although I do that. But it's a recreation. We're going to keep you in safety lines and keep you safe. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys are going to get an opportunity to see this in a couple of minutes. So here's what we're going to do. You guys stick around. We're going to show you a funny bounty hunting story. We're going to show you some of the footage from last week when we were here with kids. And then Hannah's going to get harnessed up. She's going to get up on the platform. She's going to swing on the trapeze. You don't want to miss it. Stick around. We'll be right back.
It'll be really fun with the
What's up, everybody? It's Tim.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
And we are here at Momentum Academy, a full-on circus experience right here in Port St. Lucie. In just a few minutes, we're going to get up on that trapeze and try to do a flip.
I'm going to do 3 flips, probably.
I'm going to try to just get one flip. If I can get one flip, I'll be happy.
Billy and Angel have programs for kids ages 5 and up, including after-school programs and camps with a focus on safety and confidence.
I want to try that again.
With aerial silks and warrior games, adults can get a fully customized, unconventional workout with certified instructors. It was a really great experience. My kids had a ton of fun being coached one-on-one. You can tell that Billy and Angel really love what they do. And also, I did not die. Momentum Academy is located at 550 Northwest Mercantile Place in St. Lucie West. Momentum Academy. Live life.
Hey Tim, let's hear one of those bounty hunting stories, man.
You want to hear a bounty hunting story?
Yes.
Man, everybody wants to hear the bounty hunting stories. They don't want to hear the stories about how I just wrote a good bond and the people showed up for court and the case got dropped at the end. Everybody wants to hear the stories where, you know, we go out, we're knocking on doors at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, risking our lives. That's what everybody wants to hear.
Yeah.
All right, I got a good one for you. Let me tell you about Shane, all right?
All right.
So Shane, man, Shane loved cocaine. And that was ultimately his downfall, man. I helped Shane out when nobody would touch him, you know? I tried to help this young man out. So I post Shane's bond, and you know, man, he was just so addicted to drugs. It didn't take long. Next thing you know, lose track of him, and he doesn't show up for court, right? So now he's got a warrant out for his arrest. And so I looked all over for Shane. I couldn't find him. And then I remembered that, you know, he was working at one of those labor pools. You know what the labor pools are?
Yeah, I heard of them.
Okay. So these guys show up. It's like a day labor place, right? So the guys show up every day, and they go out on a job or whatever. They come back, they get paid the same day. So Shane had a scam going. So what Shane was doing is he was showing up in the morning, and they would give him an assignment, and then Shane wouldn't show up for the assignment. He would forge the signature on the ticket, like the form, and then he would show up at the end of the day and turn in the ticket and get paid, right? So I'm looking all over for Shane, and I decide, man, I'm gonna go to the labor pool. I'm gonna see if they'll help me out. So I walk in and I say, hey, you know, I'm looking for this young man. He's got a warrant for his arrest. I think he might be working out of this, you know, this particular labor pool. And I said, can y'all help me out? And they said, man, we can't help you. Like, they said, everybody here has probably got a warrant. You know, like, we can't just be known as the snitches that, you know, are going to tell on everybody that works here. So I said, just do me a favor. Like, look his name up, and just see if his name rings a bell. So I tell him who I'm looking for. And they were like, oh yeah, we know who he is. You know, he hasn't been showing up for work, and he's been getting paid over and over again. So I said, is there anything you can do to help me out? So they looked through their files, and they're like, he still has an open ticket.
They was mad at him for that, for doing that.
Oh, they were pissed. Yeah. So they knew that he had one open ticket, and chances are he was going to try to come in and get paid on this ticket. So it was only a matter of time. So I couldn't wait that long. I was too antsy. So day after day, I'm showing up at 5:30 in the morning to see if Shane shows up for the labor pool. And every day, man, I'm getting skunked. He doesn't show up. So I'm over getting some work done on my truck, and I got my truck up on the lift, and I get a call from the labor pool. Hey, Shane just called us. He's on his way to pick up some money. He's coming to get paid on it.
So they called you from the job?
Yeah, so they called me. They said, hey, he's on his way. He said he's coming down to get paid right now. I said, you gotta be kidding me. So my truck's up on the lift. I said, get this truck down right now. I gotta go. So they wrap it up real quick. They get the truck down off the list, and I book it, you know, all the way from Port St. Lucie all the way to Stewart. And I get there, and I'm waiting for him. And it didn't take long, 30, 45 minutes, Shane shows up. So I wait for him to walk in, and at this particular labor pool, when you walk in to get paid, they almost have like a pay station, kind of like a bank, like a teller window that you walk up to.
Yes.
And it's in its own little room, like off to the side, and there's only one way in and one way out. So like if you walked in there, it was the door and the pay station, like there was nowhere to go.
And that's it.
So I waited for about 30, 45 seconds. I waited for him to get from the front door. I figured he must be back in there by now, you know, at the pay station.
So I pull up, I walk in, and you ever see those tack batons, like the ones that you can retract them?
Yeah, I've seen them before. Yeah.
Okay. So I have my tack baton on me, and those things are so loud. So I walk in, and Shane's got his back to me, he can't see me. And I walk in behind him, and I take my tack baton out, and I go, whack! And it just makes the loudest noise, man. It echoes the whole way through the building. And he turned around, his eyes were like this big. I said, you know what time it is, Shane. No way.
So he ain't trying to rush you or nothing.
No, man. Everybody tries to bargain, you know. It's
I get it.
Yeah, so he's trying to like cut a deal. I was like, no, man. Like, you got a warrant out for your arrest. Like, you're talking about $20,000. You're going to jail. So I cuff him up, and he had these baggy shorts on. Pants on. He has baggy pants on. I walk over to the truck. He can't get his leg up to get into the truck. So I had to like pick him up, roll him into the truck, and it was from Stewart all the way to the St. Lucie County Jail, and that was a wrap, man.
That was a wrap, man. Hey, I want to hear some more stories, man.
Oh, man, I'll tell you another one sometime.
I love it, dude. I miss.
What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you like seeing a little bit of footage from last week with the kids doing some warrior games. We're gonna step out of the scene. Hannah's up there. She's getting ready to swing. All right, check it out. Here we go, guys.
Second hand. Put your second hand. You got it. Woo!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh my God! Oh, that was so awesome. So, as you can see, that's the first time that Hannah's ever done that before.
Yep.
So imagine anybody can do it. Not saying that like because she could do it, anybody can do it. That was just amazing. But these guys are so excellent at training. Walking you through it step by step. Can you explain that? Like, what do you call that?
So this is called a knee hang. So essentially you hang by your knees. And this is the first trick that we teach you when you come here. And so you hook your knees, take your hands off, and then first you need to work on the timing. Obviously you have two people swinging. We need to make sure that it matches, that they can hold hands to complete the trick. I'm getting great now. And we do this within the first class. Yeah! Yes! That was amazing! Great job!
How did that feel? Was that crazy or
That
what?
was so fun.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was so awesome. I can't believe that you guys landed that trick. That is so cool.
Well, Billy's the real because I really trusted his strength.
You did wonderful. Just take it.
So that's so cool. So you guys see it. We got a full-on trapeze, full-on circus experience. In addition, you can learn silks. You can do warrior games, obstacle courses, all kinds of stuff, all different types of levels. Angel, is there anything that you can do for the people watching? I mean, is there anything you want to do as far as a promotion or anything like that?
Absolutely. So anybody mentioning Creeping Up with Coffee will be able to get 50% off their first flying trapeze class, so they can come and experience this with us.
Dude, that is such an awesome gift for you guys. So listen, really come on in here, man. That was great, man.
Thank you.
That was so awesome. So you guys see it. This is what we have right here in Port St. Lucie. Man, okay, how many times did you take your girl bowling? I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, Valentine's Day is coming up. We can, you guys can do a date night. I mean, come on, man. Do a little Tarzan and Jane reenactment. Get a little love story going. So here it is, guys. We got some bugs for you.
Thank you.
You have officially been creeped up on. All right, guys, we're going to close it out. Thank you so much for watching. How can I get a hold of you guys?
You can call 772-249-0178. We have a page on Facebook. It's really easy to join us anytime. Go on the messenger, send me a message. I'll be happy to answer.
Yeah. Just Google Momentum Academy in Port St. Lucie. All our contact information is there. Emails are the best. She can get back to you almost instantly. So.
Awesome. And you guys can find us at Creeping Up with Coffee on Facebook. Look, if you got a local business here on the Treasure Coast and you want us to creep up on you, you can leave a comment below. Man, we would love to come and see you. Or you can reach us at creepingupwithcoffee@gmail.com. That's it for this week. I mean, come on. You guys got to stay tuned. Stick with us this season. There's so much more cool stuff to come. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Nice.